I ate bagel several times, but I never tried to baking it before, and I will get it a go now. Hi, you can call me Kim. The origin of the bagel is still hotly debated. I have searched in the internet and it was a long story. Bagel is not just a simple bread, but it is associated with a long history. Bagel may not have many ingredients, but they are surprisingly tricky to make. Unlike most bread, they have that signature chewy texture, chewy on the inside, even chewier on the outside, and have unique process of boiling before baking. And of course, you cannot forget the lasted hole in the middle. Today I tried to make bagel by myself. To be honest, I'm so excited, but also feel a little bit nervous. The bagel dough was recommended using stand mixer because it requires sufficient kneading to develop gluten that help bagel achieve chewy texture. But unfortunately, I don't have stand mixer and I use my hand. I hope it will work out. Today I use the recipe in this book that I bought in a book of store. In a small bowl, mixing sugar, salt, and water, gently stir until sugar and salt completely dissolve and set aside. In the other medium bowl, add half of flour, add dry yeast, and add the liquid of water, sugar, salt, gently stir. Add oil and gently stir. Add remaining flour and mix everything together. Pour it in a work surface anytime to use my strong hands. Actually, it's not strong enough, I think. It took me about 15 minutes to kneading the dough. I set a timer for 15 minutes at that stage because I often underestimate how much kneading the dough needs. If I didn't do that after 3 minutes, I think I have been knitting for 30 minutes and I quit. When it is smooth, put it in a brush oil bowl, cover with cloth, and let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, divide the dough into quarters. Cut each quarter in half. Cover with cloth, let it rest for another 10 minutes. Okay, now we start to shape the bagel. Shaping methods are variety from country to country, baker to baker. Each method will have their pros and cons. I try to shape with two methods according to book, this one and this one. Method number 1, pitching the dough together at the top, making a hole with your index finger in the center of the dough. Hooking the dough around your finger, stretching the dough to make a bigger hole. According to the bagel bakery, bagel dough can be incredibly thick, which would make it difficult to know if the center were cooked completely if the hole were not there. So the hole in the middle of the bagel allow it have a larger surface area, making it easier to consistently cook the bagel on the white road. Also, the larger surface area allow the bagel to have even more the chewy crust. And now let's start with the method number 2. Fold one of the long side to the middle and press it down well. Fold in the other long edge in the same way and press well again to make a long strip of dough with a claw down the center. Now fold the dough over itself lengthways, pressing the two sides together well in a tight seam. Roll and stretch the dough with your hands. With the seam facing up, press one edge of the dough to flatten. Bring the other end to flatten side and grab, pitching the dough tightly to secure. Lay on a piece of parchment paper, keep a piece covered with a towel to avoid the dough become dry, and let them rest for 40 minutes. While the bagel dough is rising, prepare boiling water and add 3 tablespoons sugar. Add sugar in boiling water, help create a signature bagel shine and golden crust. After 40 minutes, transfer one at a time to boiling water without crowding them and cook for 30 seconds. Ideally, is using salted spoon to flip the bagel over, but I don't have salted spoon in my hand, so I just use a spatula to flip it over and cook for 30 seconds longer. Boiling bagel is the traditional method. Boiled bagel have a beautiful shiny crust. Remove the boiled bagel, sucking up excess water as much as you can. Then move them to prepare baking sheet. Repeat with remaining 4 bagels. Put the bagel in reheated oven and bake for 17 minutes to 20 minutes. Look at this, my bagel is ready. I will give it a go now. This one is shaped with the method number 1. They are chubby bagels. I cannot see the hole in the middle. I think when boiled, the dough flop up in the hole closing. Next time it is better if I make a bigger hole. This one shaped with the method number 2, so beautiful. They have a beautiful shiny on the outside, and the bottom line is they have a hole in the middle. I will try it with peanut butter. Pretty good. The bagel show chewy in the outside and more chewier on the inside. I have a meat, peanut butter and bagel is a match made in heaven. Yeah, and this is my 2-day experience. I hope you enjoy it with me.